Okay. Just feeling in the body of Robocop. What I'll normally do with these videos is same kind of format. First couple of minutes just kind of drawing and talking about artwork, and then towards the end, last like half or majority, talk about stuff that I've been kind of listening to, or my own opinions of certain political stuff, or just generally topics about Speaker's Corner and everything. The online bullshit. Obviously, there's always going on. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. What I'm gonna do, what I've decided, I think I'm gonna do is, all right. So I'm doing the Robocop at the moment. I'm gonna have to finish off my Gandalf. As you can see, I've done a bit of the drawing of the beard now, a bit more. It's quite time consuming rather than difficult. What I'm going to probably start doing is doing kind of custom fan art. So fan art is not what you. Fan art is basically, for people that don't know, is like this kind of stuff, like about movies or comics, or basically superheroes and all that kind of stuff. And rather than just doing exact copies of movies, do my own kind of take on it, then sell prints. And if somebody got in contact with me, that is somebody I've known for a long time, he said, maybe do them on we can go into like business together and do like t-shirts and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, I'll have to have a look into that. So what I was thinking is kind of like doing loads of fan art while practicing, but then doing custom kind of backgrounds. Like with this one, I think I'm going to probably do the background with people, probably do an ED209, which is the robot, or maybe a city in the background, Detroit, I don't know yet. And that way I can keep my artwork fresh and unique, rather than, because I can't stand just copying pictures. I really can't. It's so boring. Okay, so I've smoothed it out. I don't even know what I was really talking about before, so it might not make sense because this is the next day. So I've just drawn a bit more of the arm in. I can't remember because I'm drawing these in separate days and doing other drawings at the same time. I don't even really know what I'm talking about, but whether I repeated myself, hopefully I don't. One of the things that I am going to start doing, which I've definitely made a decision on, is that I'm going to do quite a lot of fan art to practice, but I'm also going to do custom backgrounds because I don't see the point of just copying a drawing and just doing that. Yeah, so one of the things I'll do is add unique backgrounds in. Now this one's going to be my first real unique background in terms of complicated background, because I'm thinking about having an ED209, which is the thingy in a backdrop, the robot, the big robot from Robocop, the one that gets busted up at the end. I might even have the gun firing. I'll have to just see. Now the other drawings that I've so I'm going to start. What my plan is to start kind of selling unique kind of artwork, the originals as well, but also posters and stuff like that. So prints. Now with this one here, what I did here, I'd already drawn the background in, so there was nothing I could really do in terms of trying to do a unique background. So I had to just kind of copy what some other people have done already. A lot of people have done this, which is with the ha 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 he ha 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 ha. With the why so serious. Need to tweak that. It looks messy. Kind of like blood, and it's just ha 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 ha. And I think that's nice. It has a little bit of a different look to it. Need to still kind of finish it off. It's pretty much done. I just need to tweak it and add a bit more detail to the face. And one of the other things I didn't realize is that, like I said, it's a learning process. The more you touch it, the more it smudges or kind of fades out. So I have to be very careful about how I hold them. One of the things about pencils is that I can spray it, and then it thinks I have to re-go over this bit. But I think it's come out pretty good now, actually, with the ha 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 ha. Yeah, it kind of flows upwards. The way I just did that is pretty simple. Drew it in, and then just kind of smudged it out. This is the good thing about these the whites. I'm going through loads of these whites though, to finish. I think this is like the 5th one, so that's 25 quid just on whites. Obviously I had to do the face. You got it here as well. Ha 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 ha. Now so my plan is to, I don't know if I've already repeated this, but somebody got in contact. They said, you know, do you want to do t-shirts and stuff, and you know, prints and everything. Somebody who I've known from before, and I was like, all right, if you do everything, because I don't want to think about it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'll do it. Work out the costing and everything, and I'll get on with this person. So it's not going to be, obviously I don't trust anybody, but it's not somebody, you know, I totally and utterly don't know. So I can get into a kind of thing, and as long as that person can kind of just do the prints and maybe do t-shirts and stuff, and I don't need to worry about the logistics or anything. You know, if someone wants to contact them, and I just concentrate on doing the artwork and selling the originals, because I will be selling these originals at some point. Yeah, so now the other one I kind of decided to kind of tweak was my Gandalf. Now the thing about the Gandalf one was this year, it was originally like this, and there was just a staff. I was like, okay, I can't really change the background now because the background has already been drawn in. So all I could really do was to tweak the staff. Now the staff also glows in the movie, and before everyone says, Raj, that's the wrong staff, whatever, I don't know, I'm not really a massive thingy fan, yeah, Gandalf fan, but that's the one I saw. So what I've just done is added the light source in it, and that way it will also make sense in terms of the beard and everything, and it's just something a bit different. Blue background with thingies, so it's a little bit different. So I'm just kind of going over the beard and stuff now, just to kind of finish it off and everything. So I think it's coming out pretty good, and I'm going to do that with loads of fan art. I'm just going to keep on, I'm literally going to go through as many as I need to in order to basically teach myself to the point that I need to get to. And I'm actually enjoying them. So like I said, I don't like doing anything unless I'm enjoying it. And I'm actually enjoying it, to be honest with you. So I'm actually really enjoying the color pencils. Once you get the particular technique, it's better. And I'm actually starting to like this drawing now. Like I said, I'll sell this. I'll sell all of them. I'll sell this. I'll sell this one. I don't know about this one, to be honest. As long as I can get a good print, this one, you know, as long as I get good prints, I can sell prints and things like that. So yeah, I'll do loads of them. I don't know. I'm not sure what my next one's going to be. Okay. Yeah, this obviously, like I have to keep on saying that it's the next day now from the last video. Yeah, I smoothed it out a bit more. It's a little bit messy. Drawn in most of the beard. It's not done though. Got to what's called kind of blend it and detail it up. Face has to go over again. Then I'm pretty much done. I think on this one. Don't want to spend too much time on each drawing. But one of the things I'm having a bit of difficulty with is refining the hair. It's something that I need to. When I say refine, I mean making each little strand look like hair. And yeah, so it's something that's time consuming, but I've got to do it. Yeah, today's actually Sunday. What time is it? I think it's Sunday morning or Monday morning around 5, no, it's around 7 AM actually. So it's after the Hattoon incident, so I'll talk about that. Yeah, I was going to talk about something else, about Raupish getting roasted the other day. I'll upload a video from Veli's. Let the video do the talking, to be honest with you. It's brutal, pretty brutal. The Hattoon situation I'll talk about in a bit. What I did do from the previous video, I made a big mistake on the Joker drawing. when I did the Why So Serious, I don't know what I was thinking, but I basically messed up the whole thing. I mean, I can't get rid of it now. What I had to do was to try and make it less prominent, because I actually think if in hindsight, I would have taken the Why So Serious out, but kept in the, because I quite like the ha 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 ha. They're kind of like flowing up. I made them more so they're blending now, blending upwards, and the way you do it is just basically you just use the colour pencil to kind of blend it up. Yeah, I like to smooth it out. And yeah, I'm not 100% happy with that. Better than before. Before it was a complete nightmare. It was all lumpy and everything. I used, I can't bother to go into it, but let's just say I made a mistake. I learn and learn from them. Looks better. Yeah, probably would have in hindsight kept that off, but nothing I can do now. It's there. Still got to tweak it and add a little bit more detail. Robocop 1, yeah, it's coming out pretty good. Just drawing the hand in at the moment, so I've been working on like multiple drawings at the same time. I need to hurry up though. I can't spend too much time on each drawing. For me, I've got to just finish them. Now what I'm going to do with this background, I might put the ED209 in the background. The original picture just have me shooting a gun, holding a gun. I might do that, he's shooting the gun and have like a burning city in the back. I don't know what I'm going to do to finish it, but I think I might have the city in the background in some way. Detroit. So yeah, I've got to kind of smooth all this out as well. This is one of the things. Yeah, I mean the thing about these pencils, the most important thing is to smooth. You've got to make it smooth, and that's the thing that I'm learning, because I'm not used to having to smooth things out. It's not something that I've done with pencils. It's not a technique that I need in terms of keeping going over it and smoothing it and smoothing it and smoothing it. That's the main thing I'm learning to kind of figure out. Yeah, I think it's coming out pretty good. So I've pretty much done 2 drawings now. I think this one's, when I say done, I mean that they're kind of like filled in, and then I can just tweak them as I go along. So you got the thingy, and I've got my Gandalf one as well, which is pretty much done. Both of them unique in the sense they've got a background that's different. This one's a bit of a basic one, and this one also as well. I just put the light in the lamp. All right, so what should I do? Actually, I'll start tweaking because I want to talk, and I don't want to concentrate too much. Let's just get the beard done so you can see here. I'm gonna replicate what's on there to here. I need to put more shadows in here. Now, the Hattoon situation. What can I say about the Hattoon situation? I will say that it shows people's true kind of colours, in my opinion. Like the people that are going, yeah, well, you know, she kind of provoked them, and so, you know, whatever happened happened, but we don't agree with it. But you know, she's provoking them. So you know, if a grown-ass man thumps her, because it was a slap, but it was more of what you call kind of a, I can't describe it. It's when someone doesn't actually slap, but it's almost like a punch slap, and they broke her glasses. And I don't care whatever she was doing, she doesn't deserve to be punched in the face like that and assaulted. You know, when it comes to men, but I don't agree even with violence with men, but sometimes shit happens here, and you gotta kind of go, all right, because I've seen people do certain things in the park, and I'm like, yeah, I don't agree with it, but you know, sometimes people lose their temper in a way, and it might happen. Yeah. But when you're looking at females, yeah. Now I know we can say, Raj, this is the 21st century. Women are the same as men. Women are the same as men. We all know that's bullshit. Yeah. That was the case, yeah. You know, men and women will be competing in the same sports. They don't, because physically men are different. Mentally, yeah, I agree. We can be the same. We think differently. Obviously, they're better at cooking and washing up, and uh, brooming and all that. Yeah, they've got skill in it, no doubt about it. Yeah, well done, well done. Obviously, I'm joking. Obviously, I'm joking. My sisters are very smart. Very smart, mate. So I can't say, but yeah. So obviously, I'm trolling. But men and women, although not the same, because I can't stand people that say women and women are the same either. I think that's stupid. But we are equal. We're like, equal. We should be treated equal, but we're not the same. Yeah. So when he's look before I go on, there is nothing wrong with being upset. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a normal reaction. If someone insults your family member, someone says X, Y, Z, or the religious figures, you're gonna get upset. I would get upset, and I have got upset in the past. Yeah, it's what you do with it. What do you do with your anger? Do you freaking more start smacking women in the face and stuff, or do you go, okay, if you truly believe in God, what you would do is like, yeah, God will, deal with that person. Yeah. Now, I would say the exact same thing to Sikhs. If you can't handle certain things, yeah, like people maybe even trying to kind of like push your buttons, or saying stuff that about your religion that you may not agree with, or even God for like what Hattoon's doing with the pictures, then you shouldn't be going speaker's corner. You just shouldn't. Yeah, remember, this is not like somebody, like if someone walks, like just to give an example, say somebody just walked in to someone's religious place of worship, whether that be a mosque, a church, a gurdwara, whatever, and they start showing pictures, start ripping up your holy scriptures. Look, whatever happens to that dude, man. I mean, I'm not saying you should kill the person, but the guy gets a couple of slaps here. You're trespassing into somewhere. You're actually walking in somewhere to try and insult them in their place of worship. Now, Speaker's Corner is not that. Speaker's Corner is a place of free speech. It's not there as a religious place. This is the one thing that I think people just really pisses me off. Like, they're thinking that Speaker's Corner is a place for religion. Like, they have a right to have their religious beliefs respected in there. No, you don't. You don't. When you walk in there, it's a voluntary place to go into. No one's forcing anyone in there. You're not like you're forced to go in there. It's up to you if you watch the videos, and it's up to you if you walk in. And if you don't like what you hear, you can walk away. Now, I've said it to Sikhs as well, because I'm going to be honest with you, like Sikhs, yeah, if they went to Speaker's Corner and there was like people doing stuff, some of them will lose their temper. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, would they hit a woman in the face? I don't think. I hope not. But would they lose their temper? Maybe shout. Yeah, probably. But I would say to them as well, dude, if you can't handle what you're seeing or what's there, no one's forcing you to walk in. Just go home. I would do the same thing to myself if I couldn't do. Say if I was there and somebody started doing something against my faith and I couldn't handle it, I would just say to myself, all right, maybe this ain't the place for me. Yeah, maybe I need to just go. Now, remember, I'm saying there's nothing wrong with being upset, though. Let's just get that one thing straight. Being upset is normal. Yeah. Being upset is normal. Anybody would be upset if there's something they love is being kind of mocked or ridiculed or stuff like that. We can't get to the stage where people are saying that, it's okay to then physically attack that person, especially when it comes to females. I'm going to say something, yeah. To Jihadi Jen, truce is off. Can't be bothered with your bullshit. Honestly, you're one of the worst people I've met, and this is the problem. I'm glad people are starting to see it, because sometimes people think, oh, Raj, you're being petty, Raj, you're being this. I'm like, no, you're not seeing what I'm seeing. This woman is vile. Yeah. Even with Hattoon, the reason I fell out with in the beginning was kind of to do with Hattoon, because she started saying, well, she kind of did provoke the guy, and maybe it was all a setup. And because I was there and I saw it with my own eyes, like physically, I was stood there and I saw it with my own eyes. You know, it kind of infuriated me because I saw it with my own eyes. I know what happened. I know it wasn't like all a fix and all that, or some kind of like set up. I knew that it was unacceptable, you know, to see someone grab someone's property and then push her to the ground, because I saw it with my own eyes. And that woman, that demonic woman, saying that, I was like, hold on. And obviously things escalated after that, because I started seeing her, what I call kind of like, let's just say complete hypocrisy, complete what I call I can't explain. She's like one of the biggest suck ups I've ever met. Yeah. And so she'll do that because she doesn't want to fall out with certain people. Yeah, obviously, you know, you're talking about the jail and all of these people and stuff. Fogger, that little cunt, and a lot of other people, Grey Dunya and shit. She doesn't want to say anything, even if something's clear cut wrong. You're like, her getting punched in the face. Now, to yesterday, like, I'm glad other people saw it. Yeah, that the way she started twisting the story. Yeah. And started saying, oh, he's a Christian, he's a Christian. Well, even just for argument's sake, let's say if he was a Christian. I don't believe he was. He just said it to kind of, there's a footage of the guy just saying, oh, I'm a Christian. And he was being handcuffed. Obviously, he was doing tequila and he was trying to kind of get himself out of it. Yeah, it was a kind of like a low move. Even if that was the case, it's still wrong. It's still wrong. Straight cut wrong. Yeah, and I've watched the whole video now, yeah, of the Hatun situation. I'll go over it on a live stream. I'm going to go through it properly, the whole video. I was supposed to do it today. I don't really want to say too much, but I got, yeah, my mum, I don't want to say too much. Let's just say my mum's not well. And I can't, the problem is when I'm live streaming myself, I'm kind of like in a zone. Yeah, you know what I'm like. I get into a zone. I sometimes can't hear things around the house, so I have to wait for my sister. My sister's coming around for a day or two, and so she'll once she's here, I'm not sure if she's coming today or tomorrow or the next day, then, you know, I can do a live stream. Don't need to worry about, you know, trying to listen out for my mum. Now when I'm on like Vellies or Wendy's or somebody like that, yeah, or Banksy's, I'm not really concentrating. I'm just sort of talking. I can still hear things. Sometimes I'm drawing. Sometimes I'm listening to something else. So I'm not fully focused on the one thing. So I can hear lots of other stuff, what's going around the house. And so it's not an issue. Yeah, I don't like disclosing too much, just because, you know, the demons out there that think, yes, we must attack Raji's family because this is what God wants us to do. He wants us to attack old women and disabled people. He wants us to do that to destroy the enemies of our faith. Obviously, those demons, the same demons that agree with Hatun being attacked, the same demons that will try and say, we want to change Speaker's Corner. We will change it through force. No, it's not happening, man. Yeah. When I see stuff like this here, I just want to go back. Yeah, not because, you know, because there's anything of interest there. I just want to go back to saying, okay, all right, let's see who's down there. Let's see if anybody else, what, you know, because then I want to go back and say my stuff, because I'm like, all right, you're going to start punching people in the face and stuff. All right, let's go down there. Let's see. Like I said, but unfortunately for me, obviously the coronavirus is it's a freaking mess. Can't take the risk. So it's most likely, with mum being ill, and if she gets better, there's no point in swinging her as well. Hopefully other people would turn up. So yeah, I watched the whole video, and one of the things, I'll go through it, but Hatun actually was not actually, she basically was having a decent conversation with this Muslim brother there. I think I've met him before. He seems like a nice dude. I always feel sorry for these guys, the ones that are sensible. And I'm like, all right. Yeah, they must be like, you know, literally crying something about the madness their own Muslim brothers are doing. And so she was just having a conversation, and she wasn't being rude overly. I mean, as rude as much as she can't be rude, because Hatun is just very straightforward like that. And So what you consider to be rude is just their normal talking. And so they're just talking, and then little old Suleiman comes along. You know, the guy that supports ISIS. You know that guy. You know Anjum Chowdhury's little bum buddy. You know that guy. You know, oh, you know, it's okay for him to go Speaker's Corner, but Hatun must be banned. Raj must be banned. But little old Suleiman is fine, yeah. He was then kind of like saying stuff, and then out of nowhere there was another guy there, the guy that claims to be Christian, and as soon as he saw that, the kind of the Prophet Muhammad with the and the Quran, he just freaking went ham on her, just hit her right in the face. And I have to say, she was lucky it wasn't worse. If I'm being honest, she could have had a knife, he could have done anything. Yeah. So although it's terrible, thingy, and like I said, man, I don't blame Muslims for being upset. This is not about me saying don't be upset. Yeah, no one's saying don't be upset. But if you think you can walk into Speaker's Corner, a place where you're voluntarily walking into a place where you know people are going to try and debunk your ideology, maybe even mock you, maybe even do this, maybe even do that, and then you're getting upset to the point you're going physical, then, you know, it's unacceptable. Yeah, it's unacceptable. We don't want people like that around the park, because they're going to close the park down at some point if it continues. And some people will probably enjoy that, because they'd rather have a park that's closed down than have a park where their faith is being kind of ridiculed to them. Do you know, it's hard for me to tell how this beard looks, to be honest with you. I've been working it for such a long time now. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to see what it looks like on camera. So yeah, it's just crazy, man. Crazy. Oh, the other thing is, freaking it, man. Kingo Gold. I literally just went mad at me last night. I'll play the audios on my next live stream. Calling me a packy and dirty packy, and all basically he was claiming that all Asian people in general are like racist and we oppress black people. And the thing about Kingo Gold, yeah, like I said, yeah, I feel more sorry for him, and he said he's going to cut my head off as well. I feel more sorry for him than angry, although he said the most vile stuff to me about my family as well. I don't want to lower myself to him. He's obviously got mental issues, he's ill physically, and he's just, you know, not a happy person, so he's taken it out on me and others. And yeah, pretty crazy. I mean, even I was shocked. I was like, whoa, come on, what have the Pakistanis done to you, dude? Obviously, when they say the word Paki, they mean it to everybody. It doesn't. They don't differentiate between Asian people. Yeah, if you're brown, yeah, you're a Paki to them. That's it. Obviously, he's mixed race, so it's kind of. And he's always talking about, oh, racism is bad, right? And then he's being racist to me. Crazy, man. Yeah, so I'll do the live stream about Hatun, and obviously I'm going to call out anyone that doesn't outright condemn the attack. Remember, you can say, okay, what Hatun done was disgusting about our prophet and stuff, but we don't condone a grown-ass man attacking a little woman. Yeah. What kind of man would want to do that on camera and be seen as that? Now, there are going to be people that are going to celebrate this guy. I'm going to start saying he's like some kind of hero. Trust me, he's no hero. He's an embarrassment. He's embarrassing the Muslim community when he does that. People should condemn him the same way I would condemn if a Sikh. Look, if a Sikh guy, yeah, if Hatun was doing this to the Sikhs, yeah, and did a similar thing, yeah, I'd be pissed. But if a Sikh guy come down and then smacked her around the face, yeah, you think I'm gonna be sticking by the Sikh guy? No. I'll call him out and say, listen, here, man, if you got no shame, like, you know, she's a woman for one, and you know you shouldn't be doing that. You know, this is Speaker's Corner as well. Yeah, obviously, you know, not everybody's made from the same kind of like mindset as myself, but I'm sorry, man. Speaker's Corner is going to be destroyed with this kind of mentality, because the police are not going to keep a place open like that. That is constantly causing issues for them. Yeah, I'll go over it properly when I can. Like I said, that jihadi gen, I'm glad people are finally starting to see what I've been saying, because it's always looked like I've been kind of like being rude to her and stuff. But I hate her kind of complete disregard for what's right and wrong in order to kind of appease certain people. Yeah. Anyway, tell me what you think of the bed. I can't actually even see it. Let me just have a look. It looks pretty good in the camera, but it might look terrible. It's hard for me to tell what I'm looking at anymore. So this is basically done. I just need to start tweaking it. I have to stop drawing at them, to be honest, and move on to another drawing. So that one, this one as well, it's pretty much done. Need to move on to another drawing. Finish this one off, and then once I do this one, I'm not sure what to do next. Actually, maybe a Terminator, maybe. Not sure. We'll see. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I might even, nah, I can't go to speaker school now. I feel like going, man, I'm not going to lie, but I'll have to I'll just stop myself. Anyway, big up, take care.